I'm watching things change in my business right now, and it's happening because I'm finally tracking every single thing daily. And it's everything I've been planning. That's the key. You can plan all you want, but if you're not tracking your progress, you'll never see the patterns. You'll never know what's actually working. And that's the key. I'm Tristan. Thanks for joining me every weekday, not weekends. I take you through some of the notes that I've been writing in my journal and just things that I've been looking at in my business that I think you can learn from and with me. And so, one thing that I do now that I'm tracking a lot more, all the little details, is that I also go through the past weeks, right? Like everything that I'm tracking, and I put stickers. Yes, I do. Everything that I'm tracking, I take pictures of those and I upload those to ChatGPT or to Claude. I've really been using Claude a lot more. And I say, hey, what are the patterns that you're seeing? What am I missing? What are the opportunities? And part of what I've been doing a lot of is thinking about planning and thinking about tracking better. But if I don't understand what I'm planning for, like what are my priorities? And if I don't take time to do it on the weekends, nothing's going to happen. And so I've got three things that I wrote down for you on my notes that I put up on ChatGPT for this one. And now that I have on a Google Doc that I'm staring at right now. And I want to go over those with you because I think you've got an opportunity here to grow with me. And there are three things I want to talk to you about that on the weekends. Listen, on the weekends, you're the CEO. You're the CEO of your business. Now, if you say, Tristan, I work on the weekends, great. Someday on the week, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, I don't care. You are the CEO that day. That means you are planning, you're strategizing. And the rest of the days, you're the one working, you're the one executing. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you're just reacting this whole time. And so I've broken this down into three things just to give you clarity. I want you to write these down because I did, and they're going to help me get to where I want to get to. As I'm building out this brokerage with a couple of my friends, this Realty brokerage, it's becoming a big thing. And we're moving fast and we've got to be able to strategize. So I have to slow down in order to plan. So number one, block your CEO time. Block your time. When is this? Here, I wrote this down. Every weekend for me, every weekend, schedule 2 to 3 hours where you're untouchable. That means unless it's a heavy emergency, you're not going to pick up the phone. You're not going to go to social media. You're not going to email people back. You're not going to get distracted. You are hyper focused. No distractions. No, nothing. Review the week that just passed. That's one thing. Look at your numbers. Look at your wins, your losses. What worked? What didn't? Write it down. Then plan the upcoming week with clarity. Because if you're looking at your planning, you say, man, last week I had these priorities and I didn't do them. Then you better know what you're going to work on this week. It's like, why didn't you get your priorities done last week? Is it because you just didn't show up? Or is it because maybe it needs to be done in many phases? And so for me, what gave me a lot of clarity is not only are we planning now, I'm tracking practically every 15 minutes what I'm doing through the day. This way, I can take a picture of it, throw it into AI, and AI says, Tristan, it looks like you're wasting your time doing this other thing when you said you were going to do this. This is how I think you should change your plan. This is how I think you should change your process. So that's number one. Block your CEO time. Got it? Number two, step two, build your weekly plan. And I'm just going to read what I wrote. Create a simple plan that tells you exactly what to do Monday through Friday or Tuesday through Sunday. I don't know. Whatever your schedule is. And make sure that when you're planning, that you also leave little windows or big windows if you're showing property, if you're a real estate agent, if you're going to take applications and you know that certain time periods you reach out to people, block your time accordingly. Because I know, I've been an agent for 22 years almost, and these things happen sporadically. So if they fall within that time that you blocked, make sure you have a makeup time as well, or else you're never going to grow in your business. So what I want you to do is build your weekly plan with that in mind. I put here, look, don't just write, work on marketing. I need clarity. Be specific. I wrote this for me. I said, listen, Tristan, if you're going to make it work, I need to know exactly what action steps you're going to take at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, where it says work on marketing. What the heck does that mean? I put post 3 times on LinkedIn about a new service. And you know what? I probably would expand on that even more. Be like, no, you're going to make a 60-second video that's going to talk about this because you planned ahead. And after that, you're going to have it go here, 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 and here. And then here's what the description is going to look like. The more clarity and precise you are on certain things, the more you'll get done because you're like, oh, that's right. I planned ahead. I know exactly how I need to show up. And it's a lot easier. You find that you can get through a lot more because you've already told yourself what to do. And you begin to trust yourself. You're like, oh, that's right. I took time to strategize. I took time to plan. Building your weekly plan. That's what it looks like. Number 3. And the last one, track it daily. Listen, if you're not going to be a freak like me and track every 15 minutes because you're working up to it or that just doesn't work in your world, at least track what you did for the day. Because if you plan one thing and you end up not executing it, but you're not tracking, you're not finding out where your weak spots are. You're not finding out, wait, what actually did happen? Did I have a challenge emotionally? Did something go crazy and that's the reason I didn't show up? What am I spending most of my time on? So for me, simplified, here's what I wrote. At the end of each workday, spend 5 minutes tracking what you actually did. Use a simple app, a notebook, or a spreadsheet. Obviously, you know what I use. I use a written notebook, right? It slows me down. It helps me focus. Check off what you completed. Note what you learned, write down what's blocking you. Now, here's the secret. It's not just checking off. It's like, wait a second, I had this that I was supposed to do at 3 p.m., but I finished it at 3:10 p.m., and I had a 30-minute block. What did I do for those 20 minutes? Like, write down the details. That's where you start getting to know you. And then sometimes it's uncomfortable, but that's the type of commitment and granular level of looking at your business that it takes to get to the next level. I put here, note what you learned, write down what's blocking you. This keeps you honest with yourself and gives your weekend CEO real data to work with. Listen, you're the CEO on the weekends, right? And the other days, you are the executioner, you are the worker, you're that busy bee. If the CEO is lying to the executioner, to the worker, or if the worker is lying to the CEO, you're lying to yourself here. I need you to show up better, but I need you to take time to plan. Because as you strategize and decide what you're going to put into this world through execution on those days that you're working, the better you're going to show up, the faster your business is going to grow. That's what I was thinking today. Hopefully it helps. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.